Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Kirbyzilla 2000. Well, it's not my name anymore, but welcome to Would You Rather, the Let's Play. Today, we're gonna be playing Would You Rather for my 60K subscriber special, and I haven't done a subscriber special in a while. So today's the day. So let's play Would You Rather. With all of you great people for all the good views he gave me on the Nightmare video and pretty much the video I did with Shadow. So thank you all so much for those views. Those probably the highest views I got in my channel. So thank you all. Alright. Thank you all for the 60K. And please enjoy this video. Alright. Would you rather be famous for inventing a new deadly weapon, or invent something that helps the world but don't get credit for it? I would rather invent something that helps the world but don't get credit for it. Because, we definitely need something that helps the world, not something that gets credit for and destroys the world. Yay, I did it. I got 59%. Yay. Alright, next one. Would you rather be able to breathe underwater or be able to fly? Be able to fly. I'm not really sure, but the ocean's scary, so I would rather be able to fly. Hey, people would rather be able to fly. Would you rather be successful and that nobody likes you? Be a failure but be loved by anyone? I would rather be a failure but be loved by everyone, because everyone loves me. Even though I don't do the best at everything, I would be loved by anyone, so I don't need to fail to be hated. I can be a failure but be loved by anyone. If you're successful and nobody cares about it, then that doesn't mean that they like you. That doesn't mean that you are successful. People like you and recognize you as a person to be able to know that you're successful. So, be a failure. Yay, I did it. I got it. Be a failure, but everyone love you. Alright. Would you rather be a deep sea diver or be an astronaut? I would rather be an astronaut because there's some scary stuff in the ocean. And there's these fish called, how do you call them? Angular fish. And they're scary as crap. They're scary as crap. So yeah, let's go for an astronaut. Yay, I did it. It would be scary to be a deep sea diver. Alright, next one. Would you rather be very poor but travel 1 year for free, be very rich and live forever in your city? I would rather be very rich and live forever in the city. No, you need to go places and meet like people. I'm not sure. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm gonna go for red because be very rich and live forever in the city. You'll still be able to go here places. Yes, I did it. Be very rich and live forever in the city. I did it. I got the right answer. So far I'm in a good streak. Alright. Would you rather be a heavy smoker or be a heavy drinker? Oh God, if I was a heavy drinker, I mean, I'm a kid, so I'm not supposed to do this. But if I didn't have a choice, what would be the least worst? I'll rather be a heavy smoker because drinking could kill you. a lot faster than smoking. Because drinking can basically cause you to crash a car, even though I don't drive. But if you were an adult, you would crash the car and instantly pretty much have a 70% chance of dying in a car accident from drinking. So I'd rather be a heavy smoker. Oh, come on! Being a heavy smoker is a lot better than being a heavy drinker, or whatever. Maybe I didn't think of it too good. So let's just go next. Alright. Would you rather never again use a computer or never again use a smartphone? I would never again use a computer, because computers are not as fun to use as a smartphone, so I would never use a computer. Smartphones, however, are really useful and fun to use as to play app games, and besides, PC games aren't really my thing, so I'd rather never use a computer.
The word is first.
Yay, I got agreed. Alright. The next one. Would you rather be able to see 10 minutes into your future or be able to see into the future anyone but yourself? I would rather see anyone in my future, because I would like to see how good my grandkids would be doing in the future. It would be I would be a very glad grandfather. So I'd rather be able to see 10 minutes into the future of anyone but myself. Oh my goodness. Really, people, for one, you guys are selfish. See into your future. Why don't you want to see, like, the future of anyone but yourself? Into the future of anyone but yourself. No, that makes sense. I gotta give you that. You're a smarter. I should have done that one. Because I really haven't read that well. Alright. I'll do like a 20-minute video. Yeah, 20-minute video. Alright. Would you rather become someone else or just stay you? I would rather just stay me, because one, if it entreated to be somebody random, then there are a lot of bad and good people. Well, there are more good people, but you will have more of a chance to have a good person. But again, if you choose a bad person, then you will have to stay like that for the rest of your life. So I'd rather just stay me. Yeah. I think those people right there in the blue just don't like they're like the emo people. No offense. Alright. Would you rather be able to experience anger or be able to experience sadness? Experiencing sadness is better than experiencing anger, because experiencing anger can do stuff to you that you will regret after this. But experiencing sadness, that's like it feels kind of good, because one, you get to release all of your emotions out, then you don't have to feel those emotions later on. So I'd rather be able to experience sadness. Yes, I did it. I got the right answer. Be able to experience sadness, because I don't want to experience anger. Because I don't want to be angry at people, even though I have a little bit of anger issues. But I'd rather experience sadness. Alright, let's go to the next one. Alright. Would you rather use sandpaper for toilet paper, or use vinegar for eye drops? I don't use eye drops, but I would rather use sandpaper for toilet paper, because vinegar, that would hurt your eyes. And if sandpaper is rough, I don't think it would feel good into your behind. or something. I'd rather use sandpaper for toilet paper. Okay, people would rather get their eyes bleached. Okay, I see how it is. Next one. Alright, we're in the next one. I already said it. What the frick is wrong? Alright, next one. Time or never leave your home. Oh god, no, I would never be naked all the time. I would rather be never leave your home because one, for now, right now the coronavirus is unleashed and I don't think we can leave our home for like a month. But never leaving your home for forever, never leaving your home, that's sad because one, I don't get to eat my food and haven't experienced fast food in a while. So I would never leave home. Because I don't want to be naked outside because there's no point. I mean, if I were to be naked, I would rather be. Dang it. Let's just say I choose a red one. I meant to choose a red one. Video YouTube, if you ever hear the word corn in the video, I'm sorry for saying that. Please don't take down my video. I want this video to be uploaded. Please do not take down this video. Please, please, please. Okay, edit it out, right? Would you rather have a Pinocchio nose or have a Dumble ears? I would rather have a Pinocchio nose because reasons. One, my ears won't be able to cover up the whole door, so I'll be able to cross the door a lot easier. But if my nose went bigger, then I would not be able to tell a lie. But I'd rather be able to enter doors and not tell a lie. That would be painful, absolutely painful. So I'd rather have Pinocchio nose.
You always ask me the time.
Wow, people choose more Dumble ears
Very hard.
than Pinocchio nose. Wow. Alright, let's go to the next one.
The parade goes through.
Be able to control animals with your mind or be able to control electronics with your mind.
Very ready.
Oh my goodness, this is a hard one. But I would rather control animals with my mind because maybe I would be able to stop making the animals attack humans. Basically crocodiles. Crocodiles attack like a lot of people over like a year. So maybe I can tell them stop biting humans and killing them. So yeah, or make them stop attacking people, the animals. I don't think right now the electronics would do it, but let's do it for the animals. Whoa, it's a 50% off. Well, we're all both right. We are both right, so yeah. Alright. Would you rather always be unprepared or always be late? I will always be unprepared because I don't want to be late for like stuff. Like imagine if I have to go to the movie theater and I don't wake and I'm asleep, and then my mom keeps calling me and they just leave me alone and I'm like late for the movie theater and then I literally have to walk all the way there, and then yeah, you get the other. So I would rather be unprepared. Really? People would rather be late than be unprepared? I guess. Would you rather jump bungee jumping or jump from a plane? I would rather be bungee jumping. Bungee jumping. Oh my goodness, the reading. I would rather jump from a bungee jumping because one, if I fell from a plane, that would be painful. My God. I'd rather bungee jumping. Jesus Christ, I cannot read because of that writing. All right. No, people would rather jump from a plane. People are crazy, I swear. Okay. Alright, next question. Would you rather take amazing selfies, but all your other pictures are horrible, or take breathtaking photos of anything but yourself? I would rather take breathtaking photos of anything but myself because I don't want to take horrible. I don't want to take bad. I don't want to do it to make bad pictures for other people. They deserve better. So I rather do red. Yay! I did it.
Listen to the word and see how quickly you can find it.
Alright, next question. Would you rather have more time
Always.
or have more money? I would rather have more time. I would like to experience more of my life or whatever I don't know. I'd rather have more time because I would be able to spend on Earth more. Sure, money is always more important than time. Yeah, people, you guys have issues, I swear. Alright. Would you rather be homeless with only underwear or be wanted for murder and be on the run? I'd rather be homeless with only underwear because being wanted for murder and being on the run, there's a good chance I might be put in, in the zappity zap chair, if you know what I mean. I'd rather be homeless. Why would I want to be accused for plow? Alright, people agree. Alright. Next one. Would you rather that after death you continue to live in the body of a robot? Find out what happens when you die. I would rather. I don't want to know when I die. I mean, I will die any time or somewhere when I'd rather die any time they ask or when it's time's up for me. I rather that afterlife you'll continue to live in the body of a robot. I'd rather continue with the blue. Alright, blue. Oh, come on, people. Can you guys just, like, if you find out that you were gonna die, you will actually panic. But if you you wouldn't find out that after death, you'll become a robot. That would be awesome. Why, people? Why? Alright. Would you rather work 10 hours a day, 4 days a week? Or work 8 hours 5 days a week? I would rather have more days, because more days is more than hours. So I'd rather choose with blue. Alright, next one. Yeah, I think people agree with me. I don't remember what I chose, but I think people agree with me Yeah, they do. Alright. Would you rather, I'm not in here, I'm not in this grade yet, but yeah. Finish university with high grades, but in a longer period of time. Finish university in time, but with an average grade. In time, but in an average grade. I would rather do it for a long period of time because I will get a good job if I do that. So I would rather get blue. Yeah, people agree with me. Thank God. Alright. Would you rather have a missing finger or have 2 extra fingers? I don't know. Having a missing finger, that would lose my grip. But if I have 2 extra fingers, I think I could have more grip. So I would rather have 2 extra fingers because I don't know. I think it would be awesome. It depends on each hand or on just one hand. So I would rather have. Yay, people agree with me. Thank God. It would be weird looking, but still, people can't judge what way I look. Alright. This is probably the last one. So let's get on with this. Would you rather? The last question. Alright. What's the question? Oh, it's right here. What am I talking about? Alright. Would you rather be the first person on Mars via a one-way trip or never travel to space? I would rather never travel to space because I will die. I have a chance of dying. Because space is really, 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 really dangerous. And so, but in Mars trip, you get to explore like a whole new planet. But traveling in space, that means you get to die. At least. So, a chance of dying. So, I would rather never travel to space. So, people better agree with me. Yay! People agree with me. Yay! I am the victor. So, anyways, guys, that's probably this is my 2K subscriber special for all of you nice people who gave me about 6 to 400 views. I don't remember the views. So, if any of you have a question down below or what to do because I'm running out of ideas, make sure you comment down below for the next K subscriber special. So, as always, bye bye, everyone.